You might have a toxic mindset about the relationships you have, and you may not even know it. I have been seeing way too many videos, way too many comments, way too many tweets along the vein of if they wanted to reply to you, they would. Nobody's too busy to reply. I'm here to tell you that is a incredibly toxic mindset to go into most relationships with. Am I saying that this can't be true ever? No, of course not. For the most part, I think people have gotten too comfortable with the idea of having 24-hour access to the people around them because we all have computers and we all have phones. I'm here to tell you that does not entitle you to somebody's time unless you have a special committed relationship with somebody. And even then, I don't think that that means you deserve unfettered, unfiltered access to them 24/7. I see it a lot in like dating or people that have crushes or people that, have friendships where this idea of like, well, if they actually cared, they would have responded to me by now. Or like, it doesn't take that long to just send a, hey, I'm busy message. A lot of that comes from a place of insecurity and it creates this really selfish and toxic mindset. You're not accounting for the fact that sometimes that takes energy for some people. Listen, I have had thoughts like that too. I have said to myself, if they really cared, they would have replied by now. But that's not always the case. Sometimes people don't have the energy to commit to a long conversation, or maybe they have really bad ADHD and the idea of responding to messages gets them really stressed out, and the longer it takes them to reply, the more stress that builds, and until it becomes this insurmountable thing. Maybe they just don't feel like talking. Maybe there's other things going on that you have no idea about, and they just don't feel like talking. Regardless of what it is, somebody's ability or inability to message you as frequently as you would like isn't always a reflection of how much they care about you. You have to realize that that kind of thinking comes from a place of insecurity, which is fair. It's fine if it comes from a place of insecurity. We all have things we're insecure about, especially people with ancient attachment styles. I'm not saying that it's bad, but I am saying if you really care about the health of your relationships and the health of your mindset, better to have a conversation with that person and figure out their communication style. Do the scary thing and be vulnerable. Message them and say, hey, when you take time to respond, it makes me feel insecure in our relationship. Give them the opportunity to reassure you or show them that they really don't care. But don't just go into situations with the assumption that because somebody hasn't responded in what you think is an appropriate time frame, that they don't care about you. Because I have friends that I'll message, I may not hear from them for a week, but they show me that they care in other ways. Have the hard conversations, look inside of yourself, what insecurity is speaking to you, and go from there. I want you to have the best relationships that you can possibly have. Don't give into this kind of fear mongering, okay?